How can I get back the motivation to practice? Because after a while, my understanding takes over. My intellect says, I know this, I understand this. So how do I get back to the cushion and do it again? And I'm inclined to project my experiences at this intellectual layer, and it captivates me.
For me, I never had a problem with motivation. Because when I look, each one of us have lots of suffering in their life. So if you practice for yourself, so motivation can be high or low. You can explain to yourself that this is the intellectual part of you that can't take over it. But you go trapped in your intellectual. But if you really sincerely practice for others, so always you have lots of motivation. Actually, the question of motivation are not important anymore because they come to you and they want your help. So if this sense of responsibility appear, you understand, I have to get up early in the morning, do my practice because I don't know what the day will open to me. And just a second. And some occasions, they are once in a life. So how can I afford to myself not to be the clearest that I can be? So I cannot afford this to me. So if you practice like that, the question of motivation disappears.
So basically my problem is that I wanted to gain some knowledge and thus the ability to help others. So I would have to reverse this.
So you know what you want, but there is no energy. Without energy, this is a dry cognition. So make energy. We have wonderful practice to make energy. You can do chanting. This is energy practice. And for me, I have a wonderful body, really. Every day, 500 vows. I love this practice. And as much as the body can take it, I will do it. So only intellectual without energy, you don't have the energy to deliver it. So for you, maybe it's clear what you want, but without energy, it won't work. So balance. You know, we say in Buddhism, dukkha. Have you heard this word dukkha? So many translate it as a suffering. But actually, in the last year, I heard like a close translation, which means imbalance. So balance the mind that want intellectual and the mind that make energy. You know, our great teacher, he was a genius. He could come like to this place and people will be outside just to be close to his strong energy. So very strong energy. And the other side, he was genius because he could take all the Buddhism and make it very simple to us. So take him like as a model and study, but also balance it with practice. So more energy, okay? More energy.
Köszönöm.
Yeah, welcome.